welcome back. Thanks for tuning in and watching the Cypress Sports Show, brought to you by Coach's Corner, your go-to spot before and after the game. I'm Jeff Russell here with Marty Slevcove. Today we're going to talk with golfers Ryan Slevcove, rings a bell, and Taylor Reser. And of course, we'll check in with Mr. Pfeiffer in a segment, Would You Rather? Slevcove, we are finishing up. Some sports have already finished up the spring season and are heading into the playoffs. I know you'll talk a little bit about volleyball. We're going to be finishing up all of them heading into the playoffs. This is a super, super busy time of the year. You definitely, it's your last chance to get out and watch some of these sports in the regular season. Got to do it, right?
That's right. Really busy time of the year. End of the spring seasons, end of the school year. Lots of school events happening. Lots of juggling going on for Mr. Pfeiffer and I this week as well, getting ready for some games. The baseball team defeated Pacifica 4-0 on Tuesday afternoon in what was a must-win game to keep the league title hopes alive. Wyatt Rosales pitched 6 1/3 innings on the mound, allowing no runs. And Nick Montgomery hit a 2-run home run for the Centurions. The Cypress victory sets up a winner-take-all game for the Empire League Championship title against the Mariners at Pacifica on Thursday at 3:15 p.m. We know the Mariners will be happy that there won't be a tie. Right? There's not going to be a tie this year for a league title. The softball team defeated Kennedy 11-3 to secure second place seed in the Empire League for the playoffs. The softball team was led by 3 home runs, 1 by Matty Granados, and 2 bombs by Taylor Monteleone. The girls finished up the league season on Thursday versus Crean Lutheran at home. Boys volleyball team wrapped up a solo Empire League title last week, finishing 9-1. They got the solo title after Crean Lutheran fell to Tustin. The boys begin CIF play in Division III this week versus Downey at home on Thursday at 6 p.m. Tickets are required if you're coming out to the game. Those tickets are available on GoFan like all CIF events. Win on Thursday and the boys will take on University or Calvary Chapel in what will be an early afternoon contest on Saturday, making time for our boys to get ready for prom that night. You know, a lot of stuff to get ready for.
Yeah, that might be a topic here coming up, right?
That's right.
We're going to talk about, but yeah, they got to get pretty themselves.
Boys tennis ended up 3rd in the Empire League and participated in the Empire League prelims on Monday. Unfortunately, no boys were able to advance to the finals, nor will they make CIF for individuals this year. But the good news is the team will still have CIF team playoffs in Division I beginning May 1st. Track and field participated in Empire League prelims last Thursday to qualify for finals this Thursday. Among those with solid preliminaries to set up good positions for the finals were Kaylin Krebs in both hurdles races, Cameron Velasquez in the 400, Jonah Kim in the 100 and 200, and Hector Castellanos in the 100 and 200. Boys golf defeated Valencia at Alta Vista Country Club last week behind the efforts of Taylor Reser and Ryan Slevcove. They finish up league dual matches this week before Empire League finals on Monday and Tuesday next week out at Costa Mesa. The swim team heads to prelims and finals on Wednesday and Friday this week at Tustin. The girls look to maintain their lead for the Empire League title as the results from the finals count towards the team league championship. And the badminton team maintains a 1-game lead over Cerritos in league play after the Centurions lost their first match of the season to Cerritos on Monday. They finish up league play this week before league finals on Monday and Tuesday next week.
Whew, that is a lot, a handful of stuff, and plenty still to come, of course. So, all right, well, Mr. Pfeiffer, always running around campus, checking in with him in our Subs and Grubs segment, Would You Rather? Mr. Pfeiffer, how are you?
Fantastic.
Good.
How's
Good.
it going?
Great.
Nice to see you.
All right.
You too.
Mr. Slevcove, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. That shirt brings out the healthy glow in
Thank
your
you.
cheeks.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Spring for you.
Spring.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The healthy glow in your cheeks.
So, would you rather, right? We've all had those waking nightmares, right? Where we're just, you startle you awake and you're like, oh, thank goodness, right?
Yeah.
School's not in session right now or something. Whatever it is, right? You ever have a waking nightmare?
Oh,
Something
yeah.
that get you out of sleep at night?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Want to share?
you being around me.
Of course, everyone has a couple repeating, recurring nightmares, they call them, right?
Yeah.
The
Right.
teeth falling out.
It's always for me, it's the forgetting.
running and
yeah.
can't go anywhere.
The running can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have
Nightmare.
that. I have the forgetting. Like I wake up thinking, oh, I forgot to, and then I got to write it down. I didn't forget.
So what does it mean? I have this recurring nightmare where I'm running around in the middle of this forest on this raised like awning, like aluminum foil. All my friends are watching, standing on the corner, and lightning is chasing me around. It's like a cartoon. Yow! No, I'm kidding. I've never had that. I just made that up. So,
Sounds like what would be in your head, though, for sure.
would you rather have a waking nightmare that you have to live? So you wake up, right, and you have that nightmare. Would you rather go to prom wearing your athletic gear, right? Fresh from a game, a little sweaty, a little dirty, right? But you're at prom and you're dancing away. Or would you rather go to a game wearing your prom attire, right? That tuxedo, that cocktail dress, that nightgown, or that night dress, whatever it is?
For me, I would much rather go to prom wearing my uniform. I'm not doing a lot of dancing. I think it's better. I don't want to go to the game wearing a tux. I don't want to see him at the game wearing his dress either. So I think
It's
ultimately for me, yeah, you'd have to play in those slick shoes,
Yeah.
tuxedo shoes. That'd be really tough.
Yeah,
I
the
could
bow
walk
ties
around
the
in
way,
my I could walk around in my cleats and all that.
Yeah. But you're a dancer. Don't let this guy fool you. He dances all the time, right?
You'd step on his date's toes with cleats on, though. That would be.
I'll take my shoes off for that part. That's what the girls.
But then you'd be too short.
and
Here's what people
It's
came
all-
up
it's
with. Check it out. Listen, prom season, this is the office you don't want to be in, right? Mr. AP, Mr. Tenaro, how are you?
I'm good.
My
How are
hands
you?
up, my hands up. Cypress High School, Coach Tweed, check it out. Well, here we are, Jackson, Houston, right? ASB director, check it out, Mr. Cobley. Also, you like coach everything, right? Football, you do track, you do shot put, right? Discus, all that fun stuff, right?
Used to be a volleyball coach.
Used to be volleyball. What
Yeah.
haven't you done?
Baseball.
Oh, baseball. Well, have you ever swung a bat?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. Here we are with Nia Taylor, right? Softball catcher. Check it out. Another softball. Check it out. Hayden. Varsity cheer. Check it out. Abby, right? And Pfeiffer. Those waking nightmares, right? Where you wake up, oh my goodness, right?
Yeah.
You have the waking nightmare, but you have to live it. Would you rather live the nightmare of going to you play football, right?
I did, yeah.
So you have to go to prom wearing your football pads, everything, full helmet, right? Dance with your prom date. Or would you rather go play your football game wearing your tuxedo? All sweaty from a game, wearing your basketball gear, all sweaty from a game, right? And you're just there, right, with your prom date, dancing all sweat. Wearing your softball gear, all sweaty and dirty from a softball game. Would you rather show up to prom in your uniform, your track, your little short shorts, your running shoes, right?
I'm confused.
Would you rather live the nightmare at prom? You show up to prom wearing your cheer gear, or you show up to a cheer event wearing your your cocktail dress, your fancy prom dress.
Oh, I would, yeah.
Pee Wee Herman.
I'd rather show up to a game wearing a tuxedo.
Really?
Yeah.
Show up
but-
with the tuxedo on?
Yeah, because like when I was in school, we took our basketball pictures in tuxedos, and we were still able to get it up there and shoot around and
Oh,
stuff
that's
like
pretty
that.
sweet.
Probably in the dress.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Can you imagine like running bases in your cocktail heels?
I think I could do it.
Really?
Yep.
You're that good?
Yeah.
I'll go to prom in the pads.
In the pads.
Go to prom
dancing
in the
away.
pads, yeah.
Right.
Could probably help you out on the dance floor.
How so? Like your swing? Like I
You're
guess
able
the
to
prom
move stuff
shuffles
around,
okay.
you're protected, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would
Yeah.
go to cheer dress. I'm not going to prom in a
No,
cheer
that's
meeting.
too.
No,
that's
that's out of the
embarrassing.
question.
That's embarrassing.
Why?
That's so embarrassing.
Because cheers.
Ooh, I'm gonna probably go track meet in the tuxedo. You know, if you want to look successful, be successful, that's usually how you want to do it.
I'd definitely rather show up to prom with real wearing all sweaty because games are really important. And although prom is a big night, I think I'd rather show up to prom being all sweaty with my stuff on.
Probably wear the dress.
Really?
Yeah.
In a game?
Yeah.
Why? How is that possible?
I don't know. It would just be easier, I guess.
You bring deodorant, of course, right?
Yeah, of course.
Shower out of a bottle.
Can't be smelly.
You'd be like that running through the airport.
Absolutely,
With
and
your
it tux the whole thing, right? As I'm going around the course, full tux, adjusting every once in a while, Bond style, right? Just going.
I'd rather look good than play good.
Can't be smelly. Can't be smelly. Can't be smelly. Can't be smelly.
All right, thanks, Mr. Pfeiffer. Man, you guys ever watch Pfeiffer's segment?
No. Oh yeah,
No?
I saw it
You
a couple
don't-
days ago.
Yeah. Why would you? You were on it before, haven't you been?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do
Oh,
you
I
know
thought we were
Pfeiffer?
talking about CTV.
Oh,
He was late
see.
for his capstone.
Oh,
That's
Pfeiffer
right,
was late
that's
for
right.
capstone.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel! We're gonna have would you rather on that?
Yeah.
Would you rather go to coffee and bagels or Capstone?
Well, that's an easy
Depends
one.
on who you are. All right, thanks, Pfeiffer. We appreciate you today. We're super excited to welcome golfers Ryan Slevcove and Taylor Reser to the program. Thanks for being here, fellas.
Welcome.
Taylor, you awake?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Sometimes it seems trying to pull it out of you here. All right. So golf, I mean, it's pretty popular now, right? Like when we were younger, maybe it wasn't as popular, but
It was
most
a grandpa's sport. when we were
yeah,
young, yeah.
well, it might still be. A lot of people play other sports like growing up, things like that. What led you to playing golf, and did you play other sports before that?
Well, I've been playing golf since I was 2, and I haven't really been playing sports like before I played golf. The first time like I ever went to the range was like I was going with my dad and like took clubs out of his bag and started hitting them. And ever since, like I actually like love the game for it.
Do they end up like your dad saw them down then to like get you clubs that were better fit for you, or you
Yeah.
just
For
were
a 2-year-old.
swinging the big ones until you were now? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you play soccer too, right, Taylor?
Yeah.
For the school? How long
Yeah,
have you
I
been
was
playing
on
soccer?
the Frost team
Yeah.
this year. I've been playing soccer since I was 5, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Around there, yeah.
So soccer and golf your whole life.
Mhm.
Very good.
And then I was baseball until sophomore year. And I started at like 3, and then golf like 10, I would say.
All right.
But took it serious like sophomore year.
And then baseball, did you stop playing baseball because it was hard to hit the ball out of the infield, or like?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah. A little bit.
Do you guys feel like those sports, honestly, those sports like soccer and obviously baseball fits in a little bit. Do you feel like those sports have helped you in your success in golf, and if so, how?
I would say yes, a little bit, cause I don't.
Maybe conditioning, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to walk a lot in soccer, or in golf, and you run a lot in soccer. I would imagine that helps from somebody who just doesn't do anything, then goes out for golf. I mean, baseball probably helps some.
Yeah, I would say like athleticism too. It helped me a lot, like hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little different. The ball just sits there, but
Yeah,
being
hard
able
to
to
know.
actually put it to it and put it into play probably is a big help.
So let's talk about your golf equipment. It's a personal thing. You guys let anyone ever touch your clubs, borrow your clubs?
I do, yeah.
You do? Who borrows your clubs?
At practice, Aaron, I think once, and then Avi
All right. What about you,
a
Ryan?
couple times.
Absolutely not.
That's
No,
yours.
I don't like it. Yeah.
You guys get used to a certain type of club or a certain maker of a club. There's one brand that you use.
I use like Titleist irons, but just the only ones I've ever had. So, but I'm getting fit. You know that?
Oh, I do. Oh,
Yeah, you
oh.
do.
So right now
Getting
you have a
fit next
mixed.
month.
You have a mixed
Yeah, I have,
bag
like,
of
kinda
stuff.
everything, but yeah.
Your parents are too cheap to
Yeah, very
purchase a
cheap.
whole set.
Which is kind of surprising because, Dad and I talk a lot about you can't cross brand. Like if you're
Exactly.
wearing a Nike shirt, you got to wear Nike shoes. You can't wear a Nike shirt with like Under Armour
Yeah, you can't
shoes.
expect to shoot good scores
right?
with a
Yeah.
mixed bag.
How do you have a mixed bag in yours, Taylor? Or you got like all Callaway or all?
I've kind of a mixed bag. I have PXG irons, and I have Callaway wedges, and I have the also a Callaway hybrid and 3-wood, but I have a Cobra Aerojet driver.
That's a lot to keep track of.
I'm confused
All
already.
right, what's the favorite club in your bag?
7 iron,
7 iron.
100%.
All right. What ball are you hitting with?
I'm
that
hitting
7
the Bridgestone right now.
All right. What if we switched out the Bridgestone? You still have your 7 iron, but we switch out the Bridgestone to a Shrixon ball. What's going to happen?
I don't know. I've never played a Shrixon before.
Would you ever switch out your Bridgestone for a Shrixon?
No, probably not.
Never. Stick with the Bridgestone all
Yeah.
the time. What about you, Ryan? Favorite club in the bag?
Right now probably driver, and then I play Pro V1X.
Pro V1X, the high dollar.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Your parents must really love you.
Oh yeah.
I think he found a deal on those somewhere. Those are leftover
Yeah.
ones from the lake.
Yeah, I get
Pulled out of
those
the
from
lake.
work.
Now that I'm all over across the district, I usually stop by Savannah High when I need a couple balls, and the AD there, Coach Willie, usually has a little side bucket of
Bucket,
Pro
yeah.
From the
V1s
balls
there.
over at Dan
from those
Miller
that go
over the net.
He picks them up off the track. So yeah. Do you ever think like looking down? You're playing your ball, but you look down at Shrixon. Does your mind like think like that ain't my ball? ball.
Yeah, 100. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
so
the
it'll
time.
jack you up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought about that. Just the brand, the labeling of it can throw you off.
Yeah, it's just different, right? And
Yeah.
anything different in golf is probably not that great, right? It creates frustration. Golf's a game of frustration. You may have had, you may have had your dad beat once or twice back in the day. Have you beat your dad at golf?
Yeah, I have recently. Yeah.
Yeah, recently, like for the first time.
Yeah.
Really? So your dad can ball a little bit.
Mhm. He was on the Golden State Tour back in the day.
Oh wow.
Well, back in the day when your dad has beat you once or twice, that was probably frustrating for you because you want to beat your dad, right? What has been a frustration for you on the course other than your dad beating you, and what have you done to overcome that?
I would say just like course management, like just I've been making like dumb mistakes, leaving myself in bad spots. So if I clean that up, it'll be easier.
And then I get mad like a lot. It's like whenever I hit like a bag shot, hit it fat, I like slam my club down.
You're one of those guys?
Yeah.
You can't slam.
I did that
your club
yesterday.
down.
He broke his putter.
You broke your putter.
Yeah.
What'd you use after that?
I used the
7-9.
Yeah.
Usually.
Have you seen that video on social media going around where the guy putts it and he misses his putt and he just slams the club into the green and just tears it all up? Like, it has to be a bit. It can't be real, but
Then
it's pretty embarrassing.
uses a tee to try to like fix his divot.
It's got to be a federal crime right there.
All right, some people say golf is an intellectual game as well. So it's hard to believe that you guys are any good at it. You guys got to be in a lot of trouble since it's a smart man's game. But do you have a game plan going into the round, or like you're going to hit certain club off the tee on this hole or that hole? Like if you go through 9 holes at Navy, do you know what you're hitting before the round starts on hole 2 or hole 7 or what have you? Or do you just kind of take it as it comes, and depending on how you're playing or where you're sitting, changes throughout the 9 holes?
Yeah, Navy, it depends a lot on the wind. But, I mean, it's normally always windy. So, yeah, I feel like I have a pretty good idea if I'm hitting it well.
So what are you going off of hole 2?
Driver cut.
Hole
Driver
2's
cut
got
around
the
the
tree,
trees.
right?
Yeah,
So
cut.
that's a tough one because
The
got all the
cut,
trees.
driver, yeah.
Not super long hole,
Mm-mm.
but again, depending on the wind. So driver cut on
Yeah.
that one.
But if it's not windy, then you can go over the trees.
Yeah, same for me with hole 2. Like I have a natural cut with all my clubs, so driver cut.
Driver
Same.
cut.
Yeah.
I always plan on driver slice.
Yeah, that hole doesn't play well into your game.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
That
I'll
favor's
double
gonna hit.
cross it and I'll pull it into the trees, end it out of bounds. Yeah. All right, so you know what you're hitting. Are there times where you've been in the middle of a round and you haven't stuck with your game plan? You switch it on the fly, like, okay, I know I'm going this, and then you get frustrated, or you're feeling good and you think you're a big shot and you change the club that you planned on hitting?
Yeah, that was me yesterday.
Every
yeah.
day?
I went for it on every par 5, and it didn't work out well. Bogeyed both par 5s.
So the course management, you think you're a big shot now, and now
Well,
it's
yeah,
costing
not
you
that, but
strokes.
it's just like, yeah, if I'm like just dumb mistakes. Like I shouldn't go for it 200 over water, and I'm in the rough, you know?
that wouldn't be advised.
Yeah.
Coach Mitri out there to correct your mistakes, your
She was
actions?
playing yesterday.
Oh,
she was getting in the
She's
round.
busy. She's busy.
Yeah.
So for you, does the match or who you're playing dictate kind of your aggressiveness and whether or not you just let it flow or stick to a game plan? Like, do you play more aggressive in a tournament where it's you as opposed to like, a
A team
normal
match?
match?
Well, it kind of depends like how well I'm playing. Like yesterday, I was 2 under going into hole 9, and I said like, I just went for it because like for the heck of it. I had nothing to lose, so I went in the bunker, and then there was like no stain in that bunker, so I went long, and then I chipped on 2-putted.
Yeah, so maybe the situation too, how you're playing that day, you may have to go aggressive or
Yeah.
whatever and just
If
say,
I'm not like hitting the ball straight, I'll probably like lay up on that hole and then just get on the green and 2-putt.
got it.
All right, let's talk about your practice sessions. Fun or boring practicing golf?
It's kind of boring.
Kind of boring.
On the range.
No, range is fun. Putting, I hate putting.
Oh, the putting
Yeah,
part.
but I need to do it more. I think chipping's fun.
Better to practice on the range and around the chipping green, or going out and playing on your own?
I feel like you need a mix because sometimes I remember I used to have the problem where I hit the range too much and I don't play enough because, range you always have a flat lie, perfect lie off a mat, and then there's no rough at the range. So I think having a good mix so you have different types of shots you need to hit.
And when you guys are on the practice range, are we listening to our music? You got your AirPods going for that session, or you guys setting up games for yourself? You making targets, putting green? You playing games, or what's the situation like?
I don't listen to music when I just hit balls. I like to play games with myself, get it in 5 yards width of 2 poles I find out there on the range or something. Try to hit a 50-yard side out there.
So set up some challenges for yourself. Yeah.
And then I normally film my swing, so music doesn't even work. So I just normally do that.
Now, do you have anything that shows your stat that tracks? What do you have that knows how far you're hitting it, or your ball speed?
I feel like we have
that
answer, but
Yeah, for Christmas, my parents got me a.
Oh, that's a very nice gift.
What
What is it? What
It's called a Rapsodo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it tells you how far you hit it.
I know you want to create, like you were saying, the flat lie, right? So do you help, or how do you create some sort of realistic part of golf while you're on the range? I mean, for me and your dad, we'd have to bring out sticks and bushes behind us and while we're sitting on the flat line because we're not in the fairway. So how do you do that on the range? How do you get your mind to, do you actually play okay, in your head, I'm going to pretend there's a bush behind me and try to punch sod, or or just go tiger and just swing away?
I'm shot shape. I shot shape on the range. Just hit a high draw, high cut. I'm not very good at those, so I just practice those as much as I can.
Yeah, I try to hit different ball flights. Sometimes I do a full finish, and then the other times I do I just flight the ball.
And you know what's in Ryan's AirPods on the putting green and on the practice range?
You yelling at him?
No.
No.
You're right.
T-Swizzle, of course.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Well,
T-Swizzle? Who's it? Oh, Taylor Swift.
Yeah. All golfers tend to have an idol. Back in the day, it was Tiger Woods was everyone's big idol, way back. Who's your favorite golfer now? And do you try and pattern any part of your game after them, besides, of course, what you wear? I know before you used to like Jordan Spieth. Yeah, you'd always wear Under Armour. Now he's out. No more Under Armour. Out.
Now when I'm at the range, I try to do Scotty Scheffler footwork.
Scheffler. Oh, yeah.
Just try to copy that.
All right.
Yeah.
My favorite golfer is Jason Day. I don't do anything to I don't know, replicate him kind of. I don't even watch golf anyway.
No?
No.
It's too boring.
Yeah, I don't watch too much golf unless it's a major.
What about going to watch a golf? Have you been to a pro?
I have, once.
Yeah.
I was really young, 8 or something. I don't remember anything about that though.
I've been American Express this year. No, last year, and then Riv, when I was 10.
Yeah. Just by yourself, or?
No, it's
your dad paid.
Yeah, Roy McIlroy even gave him a high five.
Hey.
I was 10, yeah.
And he's not your guy. You're practicing Scotty Scheffler. Rory's out too.
Yeah,
he hasn't won
not
anything in a while.
just Scheffler.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've come to the point of the show. We're going to do some fast action questions. Don't overthink it. Answer whatever comes to your mind. You ready? You're both going to answer these. Yeah?
Okay.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right. Titleist or Callaway?
Titleist.
Titleist.
Of course. Flop shot or chip and run?
Flop shot.
Oh, flop. Yeah.
Really?
Flop.
Yeah.
All day.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Draw or fade? Better known to your dad as hook or slice?
Fade.
I'm going to say draw.
Okay. Colored tees or all white?
Colored.
Yeah. No, wait, white.
All white?
Yeah.
Tees in your left pocket or your right?
Right.
Right.
Okay. Walk with a push cart or carry your bag if given the opportunity to use a push cart?
Push cart.
We're working on that.
Yeah.
We're going to carry our bag.
Carry push cart. I like it. What's some funny lingo or phrases you use on the course? You have anything? You hit a bad shot?
Just cuss words,
Cuss words.
Yeah.
You learned that from your dad too?
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't know.
Nothing?
He just slams the club.
Yeah, he
just slams
club.
All right. PGA or live? Just got real in here.
I would love to go to live.
Yeah?
Yeah.
To play or just watch?
For money.
Yeah.
And you to play, yeah. But both would be great.
PGA, come on. How old were you when you first beat your dad on the course?
14?
Yeah.
Probably.
14, 15.
Okay, 14, 15. All right. Well, hey, all right. Well, thanks, guys. But wait a second. I have a couple extra questions this time.
Sure.
Just for you, Ryan.
Oh, no.
Since you've been here before and your pops is around and you can look through those ain't in there.
Yeah, right.
So good.
Who drives it longer, you or your dad?
Oh, me.
Yeah?
Yes.
Your dad has kind of a Scotty Scheffler, like when he really tries to muscle up, his feet kind of go wacky and
Yeah, he's gotten better though.
Yeah. Can you outdrive your pops?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, easy.
All right. Better putter, you or your dad?
Probably me.
Whoa.
Well, he should be.
Yeah, it should be. It's a lot closer than it should be.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll say my dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
All right. Best iron player, you or your dad?
Me.
My dad.
Question.
Yeah. What about chipping? Don't lie here.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Well, he has more opportunities to chip.
If you don't hit the green, you're chipping all the time.
Who's gonna like New York more, you or your mom?
Probably my mom.
There's no doubt in the world.
No
your mom.
doubt. No doubt.
How many musicals are you gonna have to see now?
Hopefully 0.
No, that's a lie. You're gonna go see them.
At least 10 plus.
Did you go to the Kelly and whatever show with your mom?
With my grandma too.
So you're going to musicals. 0 ain't gonna
Probably.
happen. Now,
Yeah.
did you?
No, we got out of the musical last
we
time
did.
we went. Amy went to the musical.
Went to UConn.
And Ryan
St.
and I
John's
went
basketball
to
game.
Madison Square Garden for a
We'll
basketball
see.
game.
This will come back to. Did you dance? I heard your mom was up there dancing during the break or something. Did you get up and do it with her?
No, I didn't. I was supporting from afar.
Supporting.
Yeah.
What about next
She did a
time?
good job. No.
Who talks more crap on the course, you or your dad?
Probably my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say probably my dad.
Your dad
Oh,
too.
Yeah.
All right. What's one thing your dad taught you on the course that's going to help you in college?
Then to win.
Tend to win. I like to say chip in charge for him, right? What about you? Something your dad's taught you?
Dialing in like your 100 yards in and like getting around like a 5-foot circle.
That's a good one. What are you going to miss most about Cypress?
Probably just seeing everybody every day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one, right? All right. Well, hey, you heard it here. Thanks again to golfers Ryan Slevcove and Taylor Reser for being here today. Thanks to our sponsors, Subs and Grubs and Coach's Corner. Make sure you get out there and support those businesses. Thanks again for watching. See you guys next week.